Why are light and dark squares important for chessboard setup? Imagine trying to play a game where the pieces don't follow a pattern or the board is turned the wrong way. It would be confusing and make the game harder to follow. That's why the colors of the squares matter so much. When setting up a chessboard, it's important to start with the right orientation. The bottom right corner of the board should always be a light-colored square. This is a standard rule that helps everyone set up the game correctly. If the bottom right square is dark, the entire setup will be off, and the game won't follow the rules properly. The pattern of light and dark squares creates a grid of 64 squares arranged in 8 rows and 8 columns. This pattern helps players identify where to place each piece. It also guides how the pieces move during the game. For example, bishops move diagonally and stay on the same color square all game. If the board isn't set up correctly, it's easy to forget which bishop controls which color. Pawns are placed on squares that are often opposite in color to the bishop they are paired with. This placement allows pawns and bishops to work together smoothly. For instance, if you have a bishop that moves on light squares, placing your pawns on dark squares gives your bishop more room to move freely. The colors also influence strategy. Controlling squares of a certain color can limit your opponent's options. Some players focus on dominating either the light or dark squares to gain an advantage. Long diagonals of a single color are important for attacking and defending. Queens and bishops often use these diagonals to threaten the enemy. If you control the long diagonals of a certain color, you can set up powerful attacks or protect your king better. The alternating pattern of light and dark squares isn't just a visual feature. It shapes how pieces move, interact, and develop during the game. Setting up the board correctly with the right orientation makes sure these rules work as they should. Understanding why the squares are colored differently helps you develop better strategies and coordinate your pieces more effectively. It also helps you anticipate your opponent's moves and plan your own. So, always remember to check that the bottom right corner of your board is a light square before you start playing. This small detail keeps the game organized and fair. It's the first step to becoming a confident chess player and making the most of every game you play.